upset my mum when I talked about moving out.
Yeah, well, she's not going to see you.
She would, though.
Yeah, we'll just keep telling her that. I think it'll be good for you to get a bit of independence.
Do you think so?
Of course. Just give your mum a ring later. She'll soon come round.
Are you okay?
Ah, yeah, it's just weird thinking about Curly being gone. I'll see you later. See you, squirrels.
Well, that should keep your mind occupied. Oh, I hope so. Maybe it's my age or something. You expect that certain folk will always be around, you know, as time goes on. I know exactly what you mean, love. And Curly was like family to you. Well, that's just it. And friends of that sort, you've got so used to them and then suddenly you look round and they're not there anymore. It hits you. Well, don't pine alone. You know where I am if you want any company. Thank you.
Oh, you can be sympathetic when it's Emily going on about the unmentionable. But if I mention missing him, I get a severe reprimand.
Missing Norman?
Sorry, I thought you were talking about Monty.
You can hardly compare a dear friend of 20 years upping sticks and leaving your life to that cat wandering back to wherever it came from. Bye, Rita. See you, love. Bye.
But that's just it, isn't it? I mean, he came from nowhere, nothing. He probably can't handle being loved for the first time in his life.
Shout me when you change the subject.
You know, some folk can be so dismissive of how deeply one feels for other creatures.
Oh, I'm with you there. I mean, that Elvis song, Old Shep. Could never listen to it when I were a boy, can't now.
Oh, had a dog, did you?
No. My dad did have a ferret.
Oh, well, was that called Shep?
No.
Oh, look, I'm really sorry. Look, it wasn't my fault.
What, bumping into me or not turning up this morning?
Well, I've had this huge row with my mum and...
Till now? What about? The meaning of life?
Look, she won't listen. She thinks I'm trying to cause trouble, but I'm not. I mean, every time that I go outside my bedroom...
Well, you caused me a lot of trouble this morning. Just get in and help Maria. Go on. Hi. Gail, I told Sarah I'd take her post over if there was ever.
Well, that's very good of you, ma'am. Why don't you take her Meals on Wheels as well and make it really easy for her?
Oh, Gail, come on. She's entitled to do what she thinks best.
Best for who? She's a mother. She should be thinking about more than just herself.
She is. And I, for one, think we should respect that.
Well, that's very supportive of you, ma'am. And when Bethany suffers because of it, I'll remind you said that.
Oh, no.
Oh, she's not here.
So where is she?
Mr. Baldwin gave us some boxes so she could pack up all your dirty gundies. So unless you want boxes shoving where they don't belong, I suggest you stay away.
Hey, has Janet slung him out?
Yep, and flaming good riddance.
Come on, Kirky, lad. This we need to see. Come on! Oh.
No sign.
You know, have you been neglected all your life and then suddenly there was this source of unconditional love? What would keep you away?
Fear?
Oh, is it? No, that was my initial thought, but no. I mean, surely the offer of fish and chicken would go a long way to overcoming that fear.
You think something else is preventing young,
Monty?
Young Monty's return?
Yeah. Death.
I suspected that was where this were heading. Have you considered some kind of memorial? You know, a little ceremony to say goodbye in the absence of a body like.
Memorial?
Aye. You know, help you move on.
Oh, yeah, that's not a bad idea, you're right. No, I should honour his name. Perhaps something physical as well. Do you think people would consider a bench bad taste? Hey, Monty!
Just stop for a second, will you? You're not thinking straight.
Is that because I'm not thinking how you'd like me to?
No, it's because we'd had a row. We'd both had a drink. I mean, it just all got out of hand, didn't it? Surely we've been together long enough to at least talk about it, eh? Not just to chuck it all in.
Why talk yourself into it? It's not what I want anymore.
And you can just switch it off, like that.
Well, I'm not finding it easy, if that's what you mean.
How do you do that? How'd you suddenly decide you'd gone off someone, eh?
It's not just you that have gone off. It's me and all. I'm turning into someone I'm not. Looking at all these fancy clothes. Watching what I'm saying all the time. Trying to keep in with all your police lot.
And what's so wrong with changing, eh?
Because I like who I am.
And you couldn't be who you are with me? That's just stupid.
Key. I am not having you standing there calling me stupid. Give me my key back.
You chucked me out over our first row. It's pathetic.
All right. Pathetic as well, is it? Key.
How do I get the rest of my stuff, then?
You'll have to tell me where you're stopping, and then I'll get a driver to send it over. Now, are you going to give me this key, or do I have to get it myself?
Jack.
Get off me! I know my own mind. Now, you get out of my flat before I...
What? Call the police? I'll take the rest of my stuff.
Are you sure it's him?
Oh, yeah, certain. What does it say?
Phoebe.
Phoebe?
Buzz on the flat door. Tell her the girls want her back in the Rovers.
Wouldn't she guess you put me up to it?
Well, we can't just stand around. Oh, here he is. You know what he is, Kirk, eh? Hey, he's a yesterday man.
What does that make you, then, eh? Day before yesterday, man. Oh, no. Day before that, weren't it?
Not for long. Feast your eyes on tomorrow, mate. Hey, in your dreams. Hey, well, that's got rid of that bent copper. Whoa.
Mommy break.
Hiya.
You remember Viv, right? From social services?
Hi. We're just talking about your work arrangements. Sounds like you're both working long hours.
Flexible hours.
Because of Bethany.
And she's always with one or the other of you.
Not always. What do you mean?
Well, at the times when neither of you have her.
She's at nursery now.
She's not left alone, if that's what you mean.
We wouldn't leave her on her own.
I'm sure that you wouldn't put her at risk. You must get tempted, I don't know, to make the most of when she's asleep, pop across to the shop.
We wouldn't leave her. If I go to the shop, she comes with me.
Perhaps you could draw up a typical weekly rota for me then, you know, work, childcare.
Yeah, sure.
Good. Right, I'll let you get back to work then. Bye. Bye.
You try to catch this out. Thought we was lying to her.
You have to cover the backs, that's all. They probably think if something happened to Beth, they'd be the ones to cop the blame.
No, your mum will be first in the queue.
My mum, she'd blame us before some social worker.
I mean, the police would probably class it as theft. But it's abduction, really. Abduction and theft. I mean, they've clearly stolen his collar and put a new one on.
Norris.
What? Well, who is it?
I've no idea. I just dialed the number on the tag. It's ringing.
Hello? Look, can I ask who this is speaking? Me? Well, I'm Mr. Cole. Who are you? Mrs. Parry. Oh, Mrs. Parry, Inkerman Street, Weatherfield Gazette and Warrior Weekly. Yeah, yes, that's right. Norris Cole, the cab in Coronation Street. Yes. Look, you seem to have mistakenly adopted my cat. No. His name's not Phoebe. Phoebe's the name you've given him. His real name's You what? She says she's coming to fetch him.
I'm not coming home if he's stopping. There's no way, Mum.
Maybe next time.
All Mum, you know it wasn't me that started it in the first place.
It does feel very different.
Well, that's what you asked for.
It's lovely, love. I told her she'd not do your boo font.
Thanks a lot, Audrey.
See you now. Bye-bye.
love.
You right, Betty?
Oh, yes.
Audrey won't be a sec now. We're just running a bit behind today. Candice offered you a coffee?
All I've had from her is a scowl and a cold rinse. Do you think you could move this? It's sopping.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey! It's gone through to me blouse.
Oh,
and it's a
no.
new one. I look as if I've had my throat slit. Look.
Oh, my God. Oh, I'll get some water, see if I can sponge it off. Maria, get Betty a new gown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'll take that. Candice, what did I tell you about washing them new towels through before they got used?
I'm sorry, I forgot. It's not my fault. Mum's got this new boyfriend and he does my head and he won't leave me alone.
Oh, it's your mum's boyfriend now, is it? It was your mum this morning. Do you know, maybe if you got your story straight, you'd get believed.
Really?
Oh, 1 pint, Jan. 1 chaser. Oh, perfect. Right, girls, are you ready? I propose a toast to getting rid of blokes.
I mean, count me out of that.
Apart from Steve. But my cook's all right.
And it's a bit early to be tempting fate with me and Roy.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Come on, it's me toast. Well, me getting rid of my bloke then.
All right, cheers.
Look, the best opportunity I've had for ages, and I don't know what to say.
You sure she'll be interested? Last time you had a go, she knocked you back.
You don't chuck your boyfriend out without realising he was wrong and that someone else was righter. I just don't want to blow it by saying something stupid.
You want to do something big and romantic then? Hey, what's his name? Him in that film that Fizz is always on about. When he's after that prosy and he gets the old white limo and stuff.
A prosy?
Scotch, mate.
Yes, please, lad.
Or isn't it him in the white suit when he just walks into the factory and hikes around? How much do you reckon Janice weighs?
Who are you on about? White suits and white limos.
Him. That Richard Gere. He always gets the bird.
Richard Gere? Rich, you're off your head, you. Mr. Baldwin, you've wooed women. I need advice.
From me, my advice would be stick to the Scotch. It's cheaper. Smoother ride, and the headaches can be cured with a couple of paracetamol. Cheers.
Don't think I'm scared of you just because your husband reads martial arts magazines.
My husband's been dead 3 years.
Oh, yes. Yes, well, who are the magazines for, then?
Come out here with Phoebe or you'll find out.
Look at you. Look at you standing there with your cage. You look like the child catcher in a baseball hat. Poor Monty's cowering here.
Can I help you?
I've come for my cat. And I'll kick this door down if necessary.
Oh, I assure you it won't be.
My 3 kids have done naught but pine since he started luring our Phoebe away. We know we'll end up months, but the littlest will not go without her. I'm frightened she'll stop eating again.
That's terrible.
Oh, don't go letting her in.
This has gone far enough, Norris.
Yes, but she'll have to get past me first, then. Oh! Emily, you can take him, Emily.
21.99, that. I'm not an easy fit, me, you know, owing to my breast-shoulder ratio.
Well, this dry cleaner's a miracle worker, Betty. No one sorts anything. I'll pick it up tomorrow.
I'm not best pleased, you know, especially having to walk home looking as if I escaped from a hospital.
Oh, Betty, I'm so sorry. Oh,
My mobile.
What?
I've left the mobile that you took off me today.
Oh, we'll have to wait till tomorrow, Candice. I've got to catch the dry cleaners.
But I need it.
Oh, honestly. Well, make sure that you lock up, and if you're 1 minute late in the morning...
I won't be.
Well, you better not be, because you've been this close to getting the sack today, young lady.
Shouting at me is going to make your cab come any quicker, is it? What was that? No, I only caught the off bit. Yeah, well, same to you.
Someone shooting the messenger.
Oh, as usual.
You should have it as a sport in them Commonwealth Games.
Look, I'm sorry I've got now.
Well, you will have by Friday, I hope.
Friday?
Yeah. Grimshaw, comma, Eileen.
Who are you?
Drury, comma, Rob. Just a gentle nudge about a certain Friday deadline. 300 quid you're behind up to now. And that doesn't include the 33 quid you need to give me for this week's payments.
Yeah, I know about my debt. I don't need reminding. I've had the phone calls. I've had the letter.
Well then, a visit completes the set.
This is my workplace.
They really should have shooting the messenger as a sport. Could represent Manchester.
Hey, being dealt with?
Good and proper. Friday.
Just booking for the airport.
Oh, right.
Look, what I said earlier about needing extra shifts.
Here we go.
No, not here we go. I am trying to keep afloat a lot of people, including an injured son, and I need all the work that I can get.
Eileen, now listen to me. When are you going to fit in these extra shifts? Day shifts followed by night shifts? No, I won't let a driver do it. I'm not going to let you do it. Listen to me. I'm taking care of your welfare.
Hiya.
Hiya. Will you let me clock off early? I'll go and get Beth from Emily's. We don't want social services accusing us of neglecting her or something.
No, don't. I've been well paranoid about that all today.
You know.
I asked social work at the hospital why they do it. You know, turn up twice, try and catch you out.
What did she say?
They don't. Not normally, unless the reason to think something's wrong.
What sort of reason?
Well, like if someone said out, the neighbour rang, or school, or...
Rang them? Oh, no. I don't believe it. Mum! It's my mum, isn't it?
What's your mum? What, you mean reported us? She won't go that far.
Oh, yes, she would. You fetch Beth.
But Sarah?
It's really nice you're here, Betha. Have you had it done?
Don't ask, love.
Do you know he's doing my head in today, Les?
Hiya. I've talked to my mum about the flat and I'll take it if it's still all right.
Yeah, of course it is, yeah, if you can stump up deposit a month in advance and £2.
2 pints?
Oh, yeah, go on then, if you're asking.
I know. Hugh Grant, 4-6. He got the girl, and all he did was stand in the rain and talk posh.
It's not raining. No. We're going about this the wrong way. There's only one person's approach I should be using to tell Janice how I feel. Who do you think that is?
Schwarzenegger.
Close. Battersby. Good old, straightforward Les Battersby. No messing about.
Betty, he's coming. What's that? Oh, perfect.
Janice.
I'll save it, Les.
No, listen. I'm sorry if that gets hurt you. But the fact is, Jan, we've both tried it.
What?
Other people.
Who have you tried?
What's her name, Sandra?
Oh, yeah, for all the 10 minutes.
Only because she went back to her ex-husband, where she belonged. The point is...
Don't. Because the point will probably have something to do with you and me. And let me tell you for now, there is not now, nor will there ever be for you and me.
But, Jan...
What time does that thing kick in on your leg?
How much?
Nice one, Betty.
It was you, wasn't it? Phoned social services, said we weren't fit to look after Beth. Don't deny it.
I'm not denying anything.
Do you hate us that much?
No, I love you that much.
You're pathetic.
I don't expect you to understand. Not yet. But I'm stopping you doing further damage.
And what if they'd taken her into care, Mum? How much damage would that have done?
You think I'd let Bethany go into care? You really don't know me, Sarah. Social services would place her here, where she's safe and loved.
She's loved where she is.
She's not safe, is she? Imagine if she died from that electric shock. Think of the years of guilt, wishing you'd done something different, that you could turn back the clock.
She didn't die, though, did she?
Not this time, no.
She's safer with us than you. If I had to choose between her staying here and being put in care, I'd choose care.
Well, that just proves my point, Sarah. You'd let your daughter go into care just to spite me, would you? Whereas I'd give up everything I have to see that she's safe. I didn't want to phone social services. What else could I do? I've pleaded with you to bring Bethany back, but you just wouldn't listen.
You just can't handle that I've got my life together, that I'm loved, and I have a future with someone. Because that's what it is, you jealous!
What's to
do here?
Of course you think I'm jealous. Relationships are everything at your age, aren't they? You're just a pair of kids. But you'll grow up, and you'll see past that, and you'll be thankful that I pushed so hard to keep my granddaughter safe.
You reckon? Because as far as I'm concerned, you don't have a granddaughter. And you don't have a daughter either.
Sarah! Oh, gracious, I am not saying I told you so.
Sounds like it to me.
I'm not defending Sarah's behaviour. She was totally out of order. I'm saying if you could have just left her to realise her own mistakes.
Those mistakes could harm Bethany.
Gail, you may not be as right about what is best for Bethany as you think you are.
Well, thank you for your expert opinion, ma'am. The truth is, you can't stomach me fighting to do right by her because it shows you up for what you didn't do for me when I was her age.
That's not fair and it's not true.
Isn't it? Because right now this feels like somewhere I'd been before with you, ma'am. When I was a kid, undermined and criticised.
No, I'm not listening.
And abandoned when I should have been supported at the worst times of my life.
Because you have pushed enough people away for one day, madam.
Mum?
Nick! Oh, Nick!
Mum, what's the matter? Are you okay?
Oh, I'm so pleased to see you. Thank you.
What are you thanking me for?
For being here. For coming home.
Nick reveals his plans to move to London and Gail has to get to grips with the idea here on ITV3 next. Classic Coronation Street.